All right, automotive salespeople, automotive dealerships, this is your social media tip for today, Tuesday. And what it is I want to talk about is to be helpful. And although that might sound very obvious, it is not very obvious from what I see on social media. And the unfortunate part is many dealerships and many automotive salespeople who are on the platform, the social media platforms right now, tend to be very self-serving. And listen, let me explain what I mean by self-serving. I don't necessarily mean selfish. I just mean self-serving in the sense that the way your pages come across, it doesn't seem as though you're interested in being helpful to your potential and or returning customers, because basically your social media platforms are just about advertising the vehicles, showing off what vehicles you have, and that is all good and fine. We obviously need to do that. We need to talk about how good our dealership is, we're 5-star, whatever, or, here's the new Hyundai, whatever it is. But the point of the matter is that is also in moderation, because what we need to be doing on the page is for people to come back, to trust us, to feel like we're there to serve them, is to be helpful, right? It's no different than our actual sales process with a customer. We're there to solve a problem, to help them find the vehicle that they need, not to sell them a vehicle, right? I mean, obviously, yes, that's the end goal, but you know what I'm saying. And so it should be no different on our social media platforms. There's a reason why we need to be helpful on there. Number one, because of course it keeps people coming back. If we're doing, tips and tricks every Tuesday or Thursday, somewhat similar to what I'm doing, only on the automotive side, or if we're showing them, certain service things that they could do to help them, how to dethaw your vehicle the best way, or how to cool down fast, whatever it is, on the service side or on the sales side, again, with the tips and tricks, how to Bluetooth your phone, how to use the Apple CarPlay. If we're doing things like that, it's showing that we are serving them as opposed to self-serving for ourselves. We're trying to show off, and at the same time, you're still showing off the product, of course, but you're able to show that you're there to help. You're able there to assist. You want to help them as they move forward, in the vehicle purchase, but even after the fact, once they've purchased the vehicle, you're there to help. I think that creates a lot of trust with the customer, a lot of reasons for them to keep coming back to the page and to trust you to come into the dealership to buy and or to return as a customer, because again, if many of you haven't noticed this, social media is a great retention tool for customers who have already purchased from you as well. So don't forget that it's not to gain new customers, it's also to retain your customers. So that's my social media tip for today. Although as obvious as it may seem, be helpful. Take care, everybody.